Hello, Solstice again. I'm going to show you my Weiss build now. Now this is I made this after I seen the trailer. Like with each of the RWBY trailers that come out or came out, I should say, I pretty much built something after the main focus character of them. Like Ruby, Weiss, Blake, Yang. I haven't made anything for the season 2 stuff as of yet. I'm actually yet to really look at it. I've been kind of busy. But anyway, Weiss. I did pretty good with her hair. I really like what I did with her hair. It was sort of like that almost tiara thing, holding her hair in like a ponytail. I'm not so sure that's actually what you would call a ponytail. I mean, it kind of goes off to the side a little differently, like too differently to be really called a ponytail. Like from what I can tell, a ponytail just is supposed to just go straight back and down, and usually stops around here in terms of proportions. But yeah, blue eyes. I've tried to keep a lot of this as accurate as I can. I've paid attention to hair details. I've always paid attention to a lot of stuff. Like when I make these, I really care about the proportions and details. Like I even made damn sure I did this sword properly. Like the position of each of these little colored dials and which color is supposed to be where. What I could have done, well, actually, this was this was before that time. But if I did that more recently, I probably would have used, say, red stained glass and maybe like set this on like the red dial and just coat this with that and maybe like some glowstone to make it have that more of like a glowy effect to that. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that now. To older work. Trying to figure out if that is going down. Let's see. Time set. Actually, let's go 6,000. That's like noon. I was right. Anyway, I was still kind of in some skirt practices at this time. So the skirt isn't necessarily the fanciest, but at the very least, I did try to give it some detail justice, as well as try to be a little more color specific with the idea of it going like light blue to like sort of like a light bluish gray to absolute pure white. And then it sort of like deviates a bit here and there. I think part of this is actually also jacket also, which is why I like sort of have this outlined in snow. Uh, got this necklace here. I made sure to put this red in here and keep this thick enough to not show red on the other side. Got the earrings. This was actually the first time I ever put earrings in a build of this sort. When I build stuff like these, I usually start from the shoes, the feet. If the shoes don't necessarily, if the feet don't necessarily, legs, feet, and shoes don't look accurate enough, I feel like the rest probably won't either. Like this is mainly some of the harder, more like form, shape, detailed stuff that is more difficult. Once you get that down and get your proportions going by how you set that by, the rest usually falls together pretty well. And as you can see, I did try to set the little runes or whatever, like underneath her feet and glowy effect. I can't say it's perfect, like, this definitely is not a perfect circle. Like, that right there is probably a lot closer to a perfect circle, but I'm sure it's not very perfect either. Like, I just sort of like free hand done this. I didn't really try to map out a perfect circle. I didn't try to look into just creating a perfect circle of these sort of proportions with like some program or something. Not even paint. Just threw it together myself, and for the most part, it does actually look pretty cool. Like, I did this part a lot of justice, actually. The circle parts, not so much, but every other part, oh yeah, that turned out amazingly. Like, I cannot possibly complain. That part really did turn out pretty great. Like, if you ignore the circles, say you even get rid of the circles, it's gonna look awesome. And I tried to keep up the glowy effect through the legs. That gives you more of an idea that this is lit up, sort of. And that she's using her abilities. I think it actually has something to do with the sword. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really looked into how her attacks and skills or whatnot work fully. But I know this has something to do with some of the stuff she does. But all in all, this is my Weiss Schnee build. I hope you like it. My name is Solstice, and have a good day. Bye bye.